Wow, let's roll. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, that's not a good start. That will be right. Can only be one of about 30 passwords. Okay. So, Ark Survival. Oh, those aren't in a good place, are they? Get that sorted in a second. Right. So I jogged on this earlier. This is going to be a game, one of the games in which both John and I are going to be playing, or Lord of Zinch, as he's known on here. And but we've had problems. We just discovered that it doesn't quite work how we expected it to, which is frustrating to say the least. Now, bear with me. I'm just going to waffle while I try and move. I don't really want. Where am I going to put that? Don't know. I'm going to put it there for now. I'm just moving the screen around. I should have thought about this. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I've not long logged in, and we found out that the Xbox version that John's got, although it's cross-platform, won't actually work with the PC. We can't see the server because it's built. So I'm going to have a quick refresher course, because today's just going to be a refresher on how to play the game. I've played through. Hello, Muppet. Yeah, and then what we'll do is we'll redo it all. We've both got the same version. So, what's Ark Survival about? Basic survival game like any other, except there's dinosaurs and stuff. But really, Johnny's the man for all this. He's played it right to sort of the end game, if you will. Whereas I just build huts. It's one of the few games that you poop on a regular basis, so if you heard that noise, that was the poop. And you can use your poop as manure. Right, okay. So the big part of it is crafting. I've gone up a level, so I can increase my stamina and strength and that kind of thing. Which I'll do now. There we go. Then I get options to learn more stuff. So I'm going to learn that spear, so I can job stuff. I've got 15 points available. I should probably make a hut, so I can learn all the bits, well, nearly all the bits to make a hut. And this is the thing, it's a bit mean sometimes. Oh, sleeping bag as well, may as well learn that. I don't know how much has changed either since I last played this. Hopefully not too much. So, crafting. I need to build somewhere to sleep. I'm just going to pop these down here. I haven't got a roof yet. I'm sure I'll be up to that in a sec. Get the door. I'm just dragging these down so they're easy to access. It gets dark, gets cold, it starts raining, you die. So you do have to get a wiggle on. Right, so I'm currently building first foundation. Can't build any. I can't remember how I set it now. Is it E? No. Oh, I have to go to the number down at 7. No, can't remember. Got it? I genuinely can't remember. E? It is E. Right, so I'm just going to build it here for the hell of it, just because it's going to be quick. So there's the first foundation. And I could probably quickly knock together something, but that won't be good. because I need to just basically... Oh god, I'm starving. This is how quick it can go wrong. It doesn't help at all that I keep forgetting what keys I'm supposed to be pushing. And that for some reason I haven't hotkeyed me pickaxe. There we go. Just keep... and also I should get a... an axe made so I can chop wood. Good. I'm really hungry. Now I can get rid of my hunger temporarily by eating berries, so, and I will need fibre that you get from doing this as well. So, oh, shut up, crybaby! Just because you're starving to death. So, consume. If I eat the naughty berries, the black ones, I'll pass out, so they're not so good. Let's get another foundation down. I guess build 3 of them. Guy's still hungry. Build a campfire as well. Get some stone, I can make that meat into food. Right, so... John, why aren't I building? I can't remember why it isn't just placing stuff for me. Is it just me being not bright? Morning, Wazzy. Welcome to Dino Land. It says E. Why is it working? Right, okay. Fire. Fire here. Right, so that's me fire. I can test the inventory. Stick a bit of wood in it. Really need all of it. Stick a bit of meat in. In a short while, I'll have some lovely meat to curb me appetite. Meanwhile. Short visit while working. There we go, first bit of cooked meat. Gonna eat that bad boy. And that should stop him grumbling for at least a short while. See in the distance there, they are like chests that drop, give you goodies. Okay, there's my first wall. Look at that. Poop. Get more meat. Set that up there, press 0, I'll have a bite to eat, and I'm looking a bit healthier now. Go get some more thatch. So the early stuff is mostly thatch, a bit of wood, then you should build bigger and better structures, you need better resources. That is poo there. Quite disgusting. Right, another wall. Oh, what do I need? More wood? Fibre! Oh, of course I do. Normally skip thatch? Is it cheap? That's just cheating. Plus people who haven't seen this before don't get to enjoy the joy of gathering fibre. And thatch huts, make a nice little beach hut, little summer retreat. Doorway now. I'll pop that. I should clean up to do. Yeah. The ceiling now. So there we go. I've learned my ceiling, and I'll get some pants, shirt, grab some boots, and a hat. Right. Yeah, Subnautica is great. It's only single player though, so not so good for us, but it is a great game. How hungry I am. The reason I'm getting hungry so fast, of course, is because I'm cold, which is, you know, makes sense. Life is tough. Get this. Get a roof over my head. Some more thatch. Probably need more fibre too. Oh yeah, dead already. I've got to repair me axe. Everything breaks down in this game. Look at that, eh? Nope, I need more. I think you've got arc sorted, Suchi. How's that? How have you managed that? Like I say, we're having problems, so we are hoping to get both Johnny and I on at the same time. Just getting the health up. Definitely want a box. Can't see a thing, well, barely. Bored. No, I hope you didn't pay 45 quid for it. Now, I can't really see anything, but I should be able to just grab fibres around here. There's plenty of things. Trust me, oh, now I can't see me hut. There it is. Just doing this, get a bit of light. Oh. Right, need the door. Stop raining, that's good. Ta-da! There you go. Can I claim it back as a business expense? No, probably not. I don't think my account can dig that. So there you go. So I've now got a little hut. It'll keep me safe from the rain. Very little else. Dinosaurs just walk through this, pretty much. But the herbivores will ignore it. But yeah, they can smash this to pieces. There you go. Okay. Well, can't stop, got things to do. Let's get a bit more fibre. Gonna need fibre to make clothes. Phomias. Wet Phomias. There we go, more fibre. You can see I'm collecting a load of berries, they'll become relevant shortly. And light is a bit better now. Cold though. You can't see it because I'm in the way, but there's a snowflake. Not like a literal. There's a snowflake that's telling me I'm really cold and I should probably get next to that fire. That isn't really helping any. Oh, there you go, it's gone. I'll just level up. It seems to be leveling a lot faster than it used to. If that's a thing. So they are sort of the basics. Water skiing is good for if you're travelling around, but aren't going anywhere for a while. And then you start moving on to the more advanced stuff like the mortar and pestle. It's definitely one we're going to want to make narcotics, but not for self-use. Next thing, let's get some clothes going on. Pants, top, nice pair of gloves, cheeky hat. And this will give slight armour resistance and resistance against the environment, but not a lot. Eagle 20k, hello. Don't know who Eagle 20k is, but you're very welcome. I know most of these by their first names, you see. So, right, so there's my guy. We're gonna get dressed up, just like Barbie. He's not got boots yet. Just one of those things. Oh, okay, so we've got a thing up here. It's going to land, see up there? That's going to drop a crate. White is, I think, the lowest level, so... Hello, Twilight Blade, aka the Niginator. Oh, it's Lee. Hello, Lee. Let's get your sub going on, son. So I'll get a crate and hopefully it'll have some goodies that will help me with my survival. I'm going to make an axe in a second. Let's see. We've got goodies for an axe. Yeah. Let's get an axe. And a spear, why not? So the axe is going to help me get wood. I'm not going to make friends with the gig. Hello, Caroline. Welcome to Dino Land. And wood is quite heavy, so I'm going to watch how much I'm carrying. And apparently I've ate all that meat, so that's another thing that I've got to start doing. So I am going to need that spear quite soon. Right, getting. See how slow I'm moving? It's because I'm encumbered and hungry. Don't want to eat that. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Good fruit diet. I'm not going to go too crazy on this one, unless, although if Johnny has got a version, version we need, then hopefully you can play on this one. scary, innit? So I should be able to access. This will be low end stuff. Well, look at that. It's all the armour I've already made. Great. Okay. So that's just give me some, I guess, spare cloth armour. Yeah, I've got my spear, Zinchi. I'm just going to ditch all this crap and then I'll start hunting for something. Oh, did you see the sea creature just then? Very pleasant. There he is, see him? I'm going to call him Dave. Yeah, when you're encumbered, it takes ages to get anywhere, but I'm so mean I won't drop anything. Right. Okay, so probably need a storage box. See if I can make one. Yeah, I can. Place this. So all this is sort of very basic stuff that we're doing right now. Be a lot more fun when we get to the dinos. Have I put that the wrong way around? Doesn't matter. So I'm going to get rid of all this stuff. Don't need it yet. Oh, I've got some boots though. Where are they? Did I have boots? Can't remember. I think I did. Spare roof. Don't know why. Got loads of thatch. This definitely collects thatch more than it used to. Just put that there. So I've got plenty. This is all good. Don't know what any of that is. Seeds later on. Stimberry later on. Rotten meat will come in handy. A little bit of metal. They're good, right? Okay. So got my spear. You're not allowed name our dinos. Take a look at your. And then we can talk. Yeah, so Johnny's got a busy day today, and we'll probably later on jump on and try and sort out the two-player aspect of, well, the multiplayer aspect of it actually, and that should be fun. I punched a dino to death earlier, but he did attack me first. It wasn't just, you know, I wasn't just being violent. So he's a good source of meat. Dodos, and I know it's awful, but they're just going to have to bite the dust because I want to eat them. There we go. Woohoo! And I can drag him around and see. Right, let's chop him up. Don't get a lot from these, but get a bit of hide as well, which I'm going to need for other armour. Come here, you. Oh, there goes my spear. So I'm just looking around for Dilophosaurus, because they're mean. Now, a bit later, I will actually be having pet dodos, so don't think I'm going to kill them all, I'm not. Just what I need to survive. See, there's a nice big bucket of meat over there. But they're really good at running off. It's right, Dodo, I'm not going to come for you. What's that there? Looks a bit more mean. Oh, that's new to me. I don't know if I want to attack that. I think I do. No, I won't. I don't know where it is. Here we go. Here's the bad news bears. Oh, it just stole me berry. Thieving git. Dinosaur just stole my stuff. That there. That's what it does. What a racist. Do you know what? I'm going to just jog down here a bit while I contemplate this. Got 11 soon. Alright. I haven't got 11. Nearly got a level up. So really, I need more than one spear. Because, as you saw, they break. And when they break, it can get embarrassing. 3 normally does the job. Right. go get this bad boy. Where's that thieving git? Spear roast. Now these blind you. Fortunately, if you just keep shooting in front of you, you're alright. Just gotta wait for it to work. There we go, wear off. Okay, looks like my spear chopped that up pretty well. Right, I'm gonna go back and cook up some meat. Where's that bastard? Swine hunt! It stole me narco as well. Hope it eats it and drops out of the sky. Oh, frick. Mine, mine, mine. Right, okay, I'm getting back the way I came in. You don't steal your giant dino gates if they do that. Oh! Raw meat. I hope you can get all of it. It did as well! Now it has to die. Got it. Wanker. That I can't even go into its guts to get my stuff back. Stole all my stuff. Right, I've got plenty of meat to go and get cooking now. Where's me hut? Over there. Yeah, I know. I was just angry with it. I wanted to die. I wanted to make it die. It'd be chopped up. So yeah, here we go. Let's do some cooking. Get some wood. The different weapons give you different resources. So with the pickaxe, it's thatch, and with the axe, it's mostly wood. Encumbered. And then that I'm pretty much set up now to start moving into the next level of stuff. Got my clothes, got my basic weapons, got a little hut to retreat to, got meat on the go, got a box, keep my shiznatch in. Yeah. Oh, got loads of hide. They're definitely giving you more stuff. Do you remember how hard you used to have to work to get hide? I've got like 51 now. Things have changed. Things have changed. Yeah, look at that. Let's get my boots on. Feeling pretty groovy. Got a bed? No, I guess I should do that really. Bed's super important. If you die, you end up spawning wherever. If you've got a bed, run into your bed. You'll spawn. Well. Do a bed, yeah? Yeah, with a bed you'll spawn exactly where you were before. Can't remember how you bring the engrams up now. Is it there? Yeah. Okay. Simple bed. 8. Yeah! So, learn to bed. Let's see if I can craft it. Look at that, I can. Brilliant. Okay, so we've got bed. That'll do. Looking good. And if I want, I can have a lie down. There you go. That's where I am on the map. Okay. I've got to get water as well. Got to keep your water going. It's just an inconvenience, which is why the water bag is good. If I remember rightly, I think you can drink here. Yeah, despite this being seawater, apparently it's okay. Can't remember what level the green ones are. I think it might be 15. So, not worth getting that. Another level. Yeah, I am on the island map. Just thought I'd go straight for the basics. Okay, let's get a bit of movement speed going on. So as you can see, lots more options now. Down here, I've got 14 points available. This is, I've got to level up to get to the wooden structures. Bow and arrow is good, but I really think that without narcotics, this game just doesn't work. So I'm going to get this done. Start building this up. No, we're good there. Could get a wooden club to bash dinosaurs with. You know what? No, I'll just punch them. So, next thing I'll do, I'll go and get a pet, I guess. Doesn't have to be anything good. Just to show you what's going down. Dump more of this stuff. Just to keep the weight down, also so that birds don't steal it. You can have that. So I'm going to go punch a dodo now. Oh, I need berries, don't I? Because that thing stole them all. So I've got to get narco berries. And I've got to get the moju berries, purple ones. I haven't changed any settings yet, Zinch. They're all as they were. So again, I think I'll have a look at that when you're on the server. And we'll come to a decision on that. So mijo berries, they're the best berries for these, for what we're going to do. So each of the berries will have a different effect on the creatures as far as how fast the effects, the taming process. Ready? Okay, we got a dodo. There we go, looks nice. So I'm going to punch crap out of him. There you go, down he goes. Access his inventory. I'm going to give him some mijo berries, and the idea is now. So let me show you what's going on. So what I'm trying to do is tame the dodo. So he's currently unconscious, and the taming process. Dodos are the easiest to tame, though. As you can see, he's not far. He's already like nearly 40% tame. So I've just got to make sure he doesn't wake up before that taming it's 100%. And then he'd be my dodo. Now, just so if he is going to wake up, here's the other thing. What I can do is feed narcotic to him. So I'm just sticking load of narcotic in there. I don't really need to do this right now. Now, if I eat this, I'll collapse. I always forget if I do it right. Consume. So I've kind of force-fed him a narcotic berry, and as you can see, his unconsciousness went up a little bit, so it's just keeping him out, keeping him down. And in a bit, oh, there you go. What shall I name him? What name are we going to give this dodo? What have we got in chat? Oh, there's loads of people. So hello all those people. Dave, it's got to be on it. So there we go, Dave's now my dodo, and I can get him can follow me at the moment, so that's okay. So I'm gonna bring Dave back to base camp. Come on, Dave. Time's going nuts. Where's the camp? Lost it down there. The problem I'll have with Dave is he'll go wandering. So we'll need to. I don't even. And is it a male? I didn't even check. Right. So we really need Dave to stick around the camp and not get eaten. So let's behaviour. I'm going to disable following. Else you'll just follow me everywhere. And now, can we build a fence to slow it down? I don't know if we can. I don't think we can we? Not really. No. Alright. So I'll just stick him in this place. Pick up. So carry him, stick him in here. There we go. Try to drop it. But just eat him. Apparently not. There we go. Dave can stay there. Now if I get a couple of Daves, but Davettes, they'll breed and I'll get dodo eggs and more dodos. Yeah, I'll probably lose Dave. Your stuff always goes missing in this game, it's ridiculous. So there you go, that was the first dino taming. But it was, as she was alluding to, it can take ages to tame certain ones, and that's very boring. There's a bit of fibre, a few more berries. And some of them require, you know, buckets of berries or meat, doing a carnivore. Bite to eat. So I've got to keep harvesting, killing stuff for food, all that good stuff. I don't know, it's waving behind me, and that'll get my level up, and then with higher levels I can do more stuff. So just wander along here, we'll go kill that Dilophosaurus. Nope. So with at least with the Dilophosaurs this low level, if the spear does break, normally you can punch him to death. I hate when they're water. Back to the side. Go. Now we're not going to attack that because that would be the death of me. But it's a herbivore, so we don't have to worry about it. A Vegisaurus. What did you ask, Nige? Oh, rain, yeah. It's pretty quick, the rain is. So these guys are good. You can use these as refrigerators, basically, but they're quite tough, and I don't like fighting them hand to hand. I like to have a bow and arrow to take these guys down, and I like standing on top of stuff when I do it. So I'm going to let them be. And then after this it'll be Project Boat, which I think is one of the best bits about this game. You can use that to tame the squid. Use what to tame the squid? What are you talking about? A dodo over there. Could punch the... Oh, do you know what? Just realised I left all the berries in the in Dave's gut. So he's currently going to be a right fat dodo. Forgot to take him out. He's got all my narco as well. He's going to have to collect them all again. he's around. I can hear him. Where is he? There. Take that, Dodo. Right, out he goes. You don't need all that. He's getting fed. And away we go. Is it a lady? Oh yeah, it says gender female. Good. Friend for Dave. Romance will be in the air. God, my hands are cold. Okay. Hope everyone's good today. What are you all up to? I know what Zinchi's doing. I know what Nigel's doing at Twilight. So yeah, Dodo's very fast and it starts getting harder or longer to tame. And then you've got to worry about setting up perimeters and stopping dinosaurs from just wandering in and spoiling your day. There we go, so Davette, I guess. Lovely. Now I'm going to run with the Dodo. I've had a Dodo army in the past. I had loads of Dodos. I can't remember what the biggest thing they killed was. It wasn't massive, but they did take down a dinosaur. So see that guy there? Ideally I'd kill him, but they just run too fast. And then I can even tame him and ride him. He can be a dino mount. Final Fantasy 14. I think Johnny and I are going to play Black Desert, but not sure yet. He hasn't committed. But we thought we'd do a survival game as one of our sort of MMO choices. There you go, Dave. Enjoy. Right, so that's an arranged marriage we've just done. How are we doing on level? Pretty good. Let's carry a bit more weight. I think bow and arrow now. There we go. So, because I've had to learn other stuff as well, that's used up all the engrams I had. Well, not all the engram points I had. So I've got to get busy again. Now what I could do as well is start making this bigger. You know, I could add things to the straw hut, but you just don't. This is just where you sleep when it gets dark, really. And I won't be doing that. I'll wait till I've got the wood skill, and that's when we'll start looking at that. Right, okay, so I do want some flint so I can make spark powder. So if we want stone, we use the axe, and if we want flint / metal, we use the pickaxe. Again, downside of this, heavy, so I can't carry a lot around with me. In Valheim, you can make a cart, which is ace. Bowler, have you seen me throwing, John? Okay, metal can go in there for now. Once you reach the metal stage, you're into the serious crafting. I'm afraid we're not there yet. Here's some of this stuff. Right, mortar and pestle now. More crafting. Have I got enough? No, I need hide and stone, which are in the box. Okay. Got enough. Didn't look at how much I needed. Some more stone. That's easy. Yeah, a bit of stone. These resources do respawn. Hello, SJ. Still not enough. Jesus. There we go, that should be enough to make the mortar and pestle, and it won't be as heavy either, so get back pretty quick. There we go. Yeah, the dinos do all the fetching and carrying, don't they? I just like having a cart in Valheim. I can't actually get in my heart because my... Come on, because these are in the way. Oh, I can level these up as well. Let's give him higher melee damage. Dodo poo, very good. I love a bit of dodo poo. Can use that as manure. No, I haven't been killed by a dodo. I don't think have I ever been killed by a dodo? No, I don't think I have. I'm not sure I'd admit to it. Right, so let's just get me more pestle down. Then this is where we can make narcotics and spark powder. Oh, there's more ingredients now. Again, a lot of this is new to me. Clay. Oh, I gotta get some stone in there. So spark powder is used to power stuff up. Propellant. Drugs. Spoiled meat, yes, of course. So there comes a point where you catch it, you're killing things just to let the meat go off, so you can use it to make these narcotics. That's good. Oh, hello. There's only a little one. See over there in the sea, something is eating something, and there's something that's been eaten is now floating on the surface. Quite cool, the things you see in the game. That's what had happened to me if I'd made a raft. So we're not far off another level. Can't remember when you get access to wood. I'm going to collect these poos. So we're going to make a crop pot as well in a minute. I'm going to do a bit gardening. Now, these bad boys are a pain in the arse to kill. Because they run like crazy. And the best opening is when they get stuck. Almost certainly run out of energy or run into something that'll eat me. There you go, I've run out of energy. Come on. To get my energy back, I have to stop. So you got to kind of time it right. Looking pretty bloody. I might have him. If I can keep up with him. Doesn't help that I'm hungry as well. I can fix that way. I got him! Oh! Got him! Right, this will give me a lot of meat and hide. Yeah, got him. That's pretty good. Hello! See, I don't kill dodos anymore. And I've got a level up, that's good. Gonna get that movement speed up as well. Okay, we're into wood now. Excellent. Start with the foundation, can't do much more than that. Do want an arrow though. And we'll do the crock pot in a bit. Okay, yeah, that'll do. Oh, phone's going nuts. Okay. As you can see the little heart, that means my my dodos are getting it on, pretty much, or in the mood for getting it on. Glad someone is. Let's get a bit of meat cooking. Have that rotten meat, we want rotten meat. Really would. Yeah, I'll spin this. There we go. You can kill these guys, but they take off. Normally you're dropping these so you can use them to tame and fly away with them. Oh, keep them out of the way. Well, almost an hour in. Need to get Zinchi on here though. He's, like I say, he's the endgame guy, so he knows a lot more about it. I just like having fun with it, whereas he does all the taming. He does all the clever stuff. I just bash things with sticks. What we got? Can we start crafting? Not yet. So I'm going to make a few foundations. I might not stay here though, I might just make these to take with me. To a new location. It's all pretty basic around here. Need more wood. At least that's a start. Good thing about making these cores is it gives you level ups. No point having all this unless I've got something to do with it, so just dob it in there. Keep the hide in there. Run out of space. So it can be a bit boring now, just get some rocks. Yeah, it's no beer. Oh, water. Okay, well that's fortunate. Right next to the water. So need rocks, need wood. This is just the boring gathering bit. Can't get that. For stick basher, yeah, definitely me. I think when you can get the giant birds and fly around on them, that's superb. Really makes this game. Wood. Need wood. Normally what I do is I'll chop the wood down and I'll do the building right where I'm stood. Just because it reduces the weight you're carrying and you can do more. The foundations need a lot of wood. How much? Yeah, 80. I'm pretty full. Oh, something's having a pop. That there. This is a tough one. Got him. Level 36. Okay, bit weird, nothing happening. Could be lag, not sure. There we go. Right, I'm hungry. Because it's cold, because I've just been exerting myself, I've got hungry faster. Fortunately, I've got the food on me, so I'm okay. Raptors, no, not yet. I was just saying I'll probably not build anything wooden here. Once I've sort of got enough materials, I'll move on. Yeah, plenty of meat on the burn. A few steaks. So I'm going to build some foundations, or maybe I'm not, because I'm going to thatch or wood. Oh, we need more wood, really? Surely not. I do, I need 80 wood, don't I? Alright. Let's not put all this stuff over there. Get rid of all the heavy stuff. Right. Okay, wood, more wood. Being cold is bad. And of course, although I've got all that meat, that won't last. It'll go off. Crap. No, I've just spent my points on wood and stuff. Need some arrows as well. I think next thing up is hide armor. So I'm going to build 4 foundations in the walls, just to have them ready for the move. Should be a while yet. can. There we go. So that's the foundations done. Got 4 of them done. Don't need anything bigger. The big stuff starts when you're doing stone, really. There. And then we want to get some walls and rooms and some stuff together. Probably a new box as well. All the poo. Poo's good. Level up is available. So we've got the wooden foundation, so no brainer that wooden walls are next. And wooden ceiling. And a wooden door frame. And a door. That's good. That's all the basics of the wooden base there. Obviously, when there's a couple of you doing it, you can burn through this resource. But Johnny came up with this excuse that it wasn't working, so he wouldn't have to go and get lots of stuff. Hopefully, I am encumbered, but because I'm building, that should reduce the weight to just enough that I aren't encumbered. And I got another level. So, given that I've got enough for the base, now I think I'm just going to hold off on the decision making on skills. Armour's looking good. Maybe armour. Yeah, we'll see. Right, getting dark. I'm going to go in. I'm going to call it. What? Been an hour. And then hopefully when I log on later, if we do it tonight, I know Johnny's got a busy day today, so I don't know what time he'll be back. If we can't get on tonight, perhaps do it tomorrow. And we'll move on to the next stage, and you'll be welcome to come and join us on our Dino adventures. Let's get some lightweight stuff. Closer. So, yeah, have the poo back. So we've got the makings of another base there, ready for when Johnny turns up. Well, I'll leave it like that. Plenty of food in my belly, fire is roaring. I am going to take the stuff out. Sadly, this will have rotted by tomorrow. Well, by even later. But at least I've got stuff for narcotics. You move. Come on. Look at that, got eggs! Dave's giving me an egg. Oh wow, Dave there. But Dave was involved. What's going on there? Yeah. Narcotics. Can't do that. Right. Okay, so it's night time, so this is good. A good moment. Hope you've enjoyed watching that. It'll get more fun when we got Johnny on as well, who's kind of probably a man with a plan in this game, whereas I just do stuff. It should be a bit more fun. So that'll either be later today, if not, probably tomorrow. And if it isn't, then it'll be our time, and we'll stick a notification up on our Facebook. Thanks for joining us, guys. If you got anything you want to know about it, let me know. We're about the shop. We're in tomorrow, of course. Open from 11. Just get this set up. Anyone need anything? Need to know anything? Does not look like it. Loads of people watching. Hello. Do come back when we do the next stage. Should be a bit more fun when it's not just me doing the basic stuff. And we're out of here. So speak to you soon. Bye bye.